Hey guys, this is Evan from Rosie Research, and I am going to be going through a quick overview of how to set up the Tammock hammock tent from Lit Outdoors. I tried putting it together in their recommended 5 minutes earlier, and it took me 45 minutes for my first run. So now that I've kind of got my feet under me, I'm going to go ahead and try it again, see how fast I can actually do it when I know what I'm doing. Anyway, follow along if you want to, or if you want to check out just the speeded up version, you can check it out somewhere else. If you haven't already, go check out some of Dr. Erica's labs and see if you and your kids can have some super fun science activities and do lots of good stuff. Anyway, here is the Tammock speed through. So we've got the base. Base comes out, spreads all the way out. I'm working in a constrained space, so I'm sure if you have anything more than 15 square feet, you can do this pretty easy as well. Spread wide this. Lean these handlebars out. Attach them to the arms. Attaching to the arms. Spread it out more. Do you prefer distance? Looks like they've set it up for about 5 feet. Next thing you want to do is you want to ignore the hammock. You're going to put up your actual tent first, at least the inside of it. So put the two corners of the tent through the hammock, through the stands, and grab your tent poles. It's actually kind of a cool setup for tent poles. It's just one big long straight line. Spread these out. Let's assume that there's a rainstorm coming. I'm trying to do this as fast as possible. And it's not the fact that my wife wants to watch her favorite TV show. It's pretty darn long, but it's going to bend upwards. So we're going to bend this through the supports. Plug it into the handy dandy hole they have over here at the end of the tent. There's a buckle there for the rain fly too. That's pretty nice. So loud. Use my chair before. This is probably the worst part of it, is getting these guys in the right spots. Comes through, plugs into the hole. Other side fell out. Oh, now your tent is plugged in. You have these orange tabs on the top. They fit in here, slide in the gray spots. Kind of unidirectional, you can't really go wrong. They're pockets for the, but they're not very sticky, so you gotta kind of hold one side, at least until you get gravity working for you. Goes in, a little cross, other side comes up, around, up. So now you've got the tent part mostly up. You can tighten it up if you want to. 2, 3, 4 of these different clips on each side. Tent. 2 on the top. Alright, now you grab your hammock. Now with the hammock, it came with these little tie downs. They're super simple. I guess they do the trick. They're not what I probably would have chosen, but if I decide to keep this permanent, I'll probably figure out a way to cinch it back this way so it can't slide out that way. But we'll see how that goes. Unzip. Come through. There's a hole here. Not sure how that's going to do with mosquitoes, but slide that. That's what the hammock slides through. So now, functionally, the tent and the hammock are up. That took 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Rainfly's not on, but that's not much more because all I gotta do is buckle it down. In here, the hammock supports my weight. I'm 230 pounds. And it says it's rated up to 350 or 400 pounds. I have not put me and my wife on here. I'll probably try me a few more times before we do that and before the girls are allowed to romp. We'll see how much longer it takes to put the rainfly on. The hammock actually has these nice handles that you can pick up the whole thing with. It's pretty cool. All right, so that was an extra minute. So pretty fast. It was my second time putting it up, and I got it up in 7.5 minutes. I think I could probably do it a little bit faster, but it wasn't too bad. And to go from that to being protected from the rain, you know, I'd probably have to cinch down a bunch of different things. And it's also, I should note that this is not a light tent. It's probably going to be in your car or a shorter hike, because it ends up being around 4 feet long when it is all bagged up, and probably around 25-30 pounds. That's an estimate, but heavy. Heavier than my 9-person tent almost. Anyway, the hammock is pretty good. You can see that it supports my weight. Construction is super good. I'm pretty stoked with it, and excited for the first adventure. This is Evan from Rosie Research. I hope that little instructional video helps you get your hammock up and lets you know a little bit more about it. Also, quality of the tent fabric is really good. Zippers are super good. The only thing that was kind of questionable was like the tie downs. I think with the rain flap and maybe with these guys a little bit longer, you see how there's this big slit here? You know, it's probably to make sure there's some flexibility. If the hammock's moving back and forth, it's not going to rip the tent. But I always worry about mosquitoes because they're my worst enemy. So I might have to figure out some kind of DIY solution to close that up tighter. Maybe even just plastic coated paper holders. Anyway, This is Evan. Check it out.